Hello folks, welcome to Yesterday, Tomorrow, and Fantasy with your host Skelevader. Today we're in Fresno, California. We're on Bullard Avenue and we're going to be looking at two different locations that I've been wanting to visit for quite a while. The first one is a place called Mission Thrift, and the second one is a place called Eclectic House. So I'm really excited to do this. Let's check out these stores and get lost.
For now we enter the land of yesterday and tomorrow, and of course the land of fantasy.
So this massive thrift store opened up not too long ago, maybe about 6 months ago. And my life has been so busy and crazy that I haven't had a chance to come visit it. I've heard amazing things. Let's do this. What? This wall design is really cool. Incredible. So as you can see, there's a lot of clothes in here. Of course, I'm not that interested in clothes. I'm more interested in collectibles. There are a ton of books over here. I can't wait to show my wife. She's a avid bibliophile, and there's a lot to look at here. This is phenomenal. Look at that guy. So they've got their sections labeled. This is nonfiction, and it's like several shelves of nonfiction books. I'm a big fan of nonfiction, mostly about creatives. Of course, lately I've been reading a lot about Disney history. So I'm looking for anything pertaining to Walt Disney or park building, Imagineering. There's a lot of nonfiction. This is still nonfiction over here. Wow. This is incredible. I am not a huge Star Trek fan, but I love these paperbacks. The artwork's just always incredible. Wow. I just love that. The best. Of course, I can't resist looking at the toys and stuff. A little Baby Yoda. I love these little bagged toys because you never know. You might find something vintage thrown in with a bunch of modern toys. Love it. Bag of dinosaurs. Yeah, there's a lot. You know, you usually don't see this many toys in a thrift store, so this is pretty impressive. This lighthouse is amazing. Wall of plushies. Hey, cassettes, vinyl. Oh, this is cool. Captain Kangaroo, the picture sound program. Oh my gosh. So cool. Sesame Street. Gotta love Bob Newhart. Ronnie Millsap. Nibbles Maple Stick. These little tiny dinosaurs are cool. Nice. I know there are collectors out there who are looking for things like this. Not me. All right, that was that side of the store. Now we're heading over to, what would this be? The south side of the store. Looks like there's all kinds of interesting stuff over here. There you go. Here you go, Mark, from Wake Up Heavy. Look at this guy. He's so tall. This is very cool. Wow. And of course they have some Halloween stuff. Okay, didn't find anything at Mission Thrift, although there were some pretty cool things. Found a couple of cool books, held off. That Expo 67 tin was pretty amazing, just kind of beautiful. But now we're gonna head over to an Eclectic house and see what that's all about. And just under 6 minutes down the street, we're already at Eclectic house right here. Really excited to see what kind of stuff this place has. They claim to have vintage, antiques, collectibles, and modern stuff too, so could be real interesting. Okay, so already the moment I walked in, I was greeted at the door. Very friendly people. I mentioned a little bit about my channels and a little bit about my interests, and they were really receptive. So let's see what kind of stuff they have. Ooh, this is cool. $10. Uh-oh, some of this stuff is really, look at that. Oh, wow. This is right up my alley, $6. Wow. Look at that. Love this stuff. Hardy Boys, some comics. Yeah, this takes me back. There we go. Uh-oh. This one's almost getting, just because it's forever changed now. Skeleton on the treasure. Oh, there's a lot of good records here. Oh, wow. Incredible, incredible. Good stuff. I'm already a fan of this booth. This is amazing. What is this? This is not a Funko Pop. Huh. It's really cool. I'll have to look it up and see what it looks like outside of the box. Love these. Amazing. This is in great shape. Wow. 24. Not bad. Okay, friends, that was super fun. I got to talk to the owner, and the stuff that they're doing in Eclectic House is amazing. So if you're ever driving through Fresno, California, be sure to take 41 to Bullard, and you're also going to want to visit Mission Thrift. That's also on Bullard. So what did I get? I couldn't resist myself. I got this Fresno Nightcrawler sticker. If you know anything about Nightcrawlers, this is Fresno's Legacy Cryptid. Pretty cool. And then I got, couldn't resist, the McNuggets changeable. Amazing. And then I absolutely could not resist returning to my childhood, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man pencil sharpener. Little meaningful things, and that's how you do it, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully there'll be more stuff from Eclectic House. I plan on coming back here every once in a while. Most importantly, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being part of the Skelevator experience. Be sure to click like and subscribe to Yesterday, Tomorrow, and Fantasy with your host Skelevator. And enough of this chit chat. I'll see you in the next video.